The rhythm of beeping machines becomes a strange sort of soundtrack, a constant reminder that time is measured differently here, in fragile increments. Walls, once just boundaries of a room, now feel like the edges of my world, and the window, a portal to a life that seems both near and impossibly distant. Thoughts drift like clouds in a hazy sky, sometimes clear and focused, sometimes obscured by the fog of medication and weariness. The simple act of breathing, something we rarely think about, becomes a conscious effort, a battle fought with each shallow inhale. Loneliness, a familiar companion, takes on a new form here, a quiet emptiness that echoes in the sterile hallways and empty hours. Memories surface unexpectedly, vivid snapshots of moments that now seem like treasures from a life lived in another realm. The body, once a reliable vessel, now feels like a stranger, a landscape of pain and vulnerability, a constant source of both worry and wonder. Hope flickers like a candle in a drafty room, easily extinguished, yet stubbornly refusing to die, a fragile flame against the darkness. The world outside, with its bustling energy and vibrant colors, feels like a distant dream, a place I long to return to, but fear I may never reach. The silence here is not empty, but filled with the unspoken stories of countless others who have walked these same halls, a shared experience of human fragility. Moments of clarity arrive like unexpected gifts, brief glimpses of perspective that remind me of the beauty and resilience of the human spirit. The passage of time becomes distorted, hours stretch into days, and days blur into weeks. A slow, relentless march through a landscape of uncertainty. The kindness of strangers, a gentle touch, a reassuring word, becomes a lifeline, a reminder that even in isolation, we are never truly alone. The struggle to maintain a sense of normalcy, to find moments of joy and laughter amidst the pain and fear, becomes a daily act of defiance. The realization that vulnerability is not weakness, but a profound expression of our shared humanity, dawns slowly like a sunrise after a long night. The weight of unanswered questions hangs heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the fragility of life and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. The desire for connection, for a familiar face, a comforting presence, becomes a primal urge, a longing for the warmth of human contact. The simple act of looking out the window, watching the changing seasons, becomes a source of solace, a reminder of the enduring beauty of the natural world. The internal dialogue, a constant stream of thoughts and emotions, becomes a battleground where fear and hope, despair and resilience wage a silent war. The realization that strength is not about never falling, but about rising again, stronger and wiser, becomes a guiding principle. The search for meaning, for a sense of purpose in the midst of suffering, becomes a profound journey, a quest for understanding. The gratitude for small mercies, a moment without pain, a kind word from a nurse, a ray of sunshine, becomes overwhelming. The awareness of the body's incredible capacity for healing, its resilience in the face of adversity, becomes a source of awe and wonder. The acceptance of uncertainty, the surrender to the unknown, becomes a necessary step on the path towards healing. The understanding that healing is not just physical, but emotional and spiritual as well, dawns slowly, like a gentle breeze. The recognition that even in the midst of suffering, there is beauty, there is grace, there is love, becomes a powerful revelation. The feeling of being suspended in a liminal space between the life I knew and the life that lies ahead becomes a constant state of being. The desire to find meaning in the experience, to learn and grow from the pain, becomes a driving force. The understanding that life is precious, that every moment is a gift, becomes a profound realization. The recognition that even in isolation, we are part of a larger tapestry of human experience, connected by our shared vulnerability. The process of reevaluating priorities, of discerning what truly matters, becomes a transformative journey. The longing for the familiar comforts of home, the simple pleasures of everyday life, becomes a constant ache. The internal landscape, a complex terrain of emotions and thoughts, becomes a place of exploration and discovery. The feeling of being stripped bare, of facing one's own mortality, becomes a humbling experience. The understanding that true strength lies not in invincibility, but in vulnerability and resilience. The realization that even in the darkest moments, there is always a glimmer of hope, a spark of light. The process of learning to appreciate the present moment, to find joy in the small things, becomes a daily practice. The feeling of being caught in a cycle of waiting, of anticipating the next test, the next treatment, the next result. The awareness of the body's intricate systems, its delicate balance, becomes a source of both fascination and fear. The struggle to maintain a sense of identity, to remember who I am beyond the patient, becomes a constant challenge. The realization that healing is a journey, not a destination, a process of growth and transformation. The feeling of being adrift, of losing one's sense of direction, becomes a common experience. The desire to connect with others who understand, to find solace in shared experiences, becomes a powerful urge. The understanding that every breath is a victory, every moment a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The process of finding beauty in the midst of pain, of discovering strength in vulnerability, becomes a transformative experience. The feeling of being suspended in time, of existing in a state of limbo, becomes a defining characteristic of the experience. The desire to find meaning in the suffering, to transform pain into purpose, becomes a driving force. The understanding that healing is not just about the body, but about the mind and spirit as well. The realization that even in the midst of darkness, there is always light, there is always hope. The process of learning to let go, to surrender to the present moment, becomes a crucial step on the path to healing. The feeling of being surrounded by the unspoken stories of others, of sharing a collective experience of vulnerability. The desire to find peace within, to cultivate a sense of inner calm amidst the chaos. The understanding that true strength lies in embracing our fragility, in acknowledging our vulnerability. The realization that every moment is an opportunity for growth, for learning, for transformation. The process of redefining what it means to be strong, to be resilient, to be human. The feeling of being caught between two worlds, the world of the sick and the world of the well. The desire to find connection with the deeper self, to explore the inner landscape of emotions and thoughts. The understanding that healing is a journey of self-discovery, of uncovering hidden strengths and resources. The realization that even in the midst of suffering, there is beauty, there is grace, there is love. The process of learning to appreciate the simple things, the small moments of joy, the quiet acts of kindness, the quiet hum of the hospital at night, a strange sort of lullaby, a reminder that life continues, even in the stillness. The feeling of being a vessel, a temporary home for a body in need of repair, a fragile container of life. The process of learning to trust, to surrender to the care of others, becomes a necessary act of vulnerability. The realization that the body is a story, a narrative of experiences, of triumphs and setbacks, written in scars and whispers. The feeling of being suspended between worlds, the world of the healthy and the world of the ailing, a liminal space of uncertainty, the desire to find a sense of control, to reclaim agency over a body that feels foreign and unpredictable. The understanding that healing is a collaborative effort, a partnership between the self and the caregivers. The recognition that even in the midst of pain, there is beauty, there is resilience, there is strength. The process of learning to listen to the body, to interpret its signals, to understand its needs. The feeling of being a witness to one's own mortality, a humbling and profound experience. The desire to find meaning in the experience, to extract lessons from the suffering, to grow from the adversity. The understanding that healing is a process of integration, of bringing together the fragmented pieces of the self. The realization that even in isolation, there is community, there is connection, there is shared humanity. The process of learning to appreciate the small moments of joy, the fleeting moments of comfort, the simple acts of kindness. The feeling of being a traveler on an unexpected journey, a voyage into the unknown, a passage through uncharted territory. The desire to find peace within, to cultivate a sense of inner calm amidst the external chaos. The understanding that true strength lies in vulnerability, in the courage to face one's own fragility. The recognition that every moment is a gift, a precious opportunity to experience life, to appreciate the present. The process of redefining what it means to be well, to be whole, to be human. The feeling of being caught in a cycle of waiting, of anticipating the next milestone, the next step in the healing process. The desire to find connection with the deeper self, to explore the inner landscape of emotions and thoughts. The understanding that healing is a journey of self-discovery, of uncovering hidden strengths and resources.